Hello guys, before we start, I just want to mention that the reason why I talk about the system point, the tables, it's only for you guys to be aware of it, so whenever you see written points, you will understand what it is about, but for you guys that are just learning Portuguese by these videos, you don't have to worry about it, alright? So let's get started. Today we're going to see saudações, which is greetings. So as I said, I will always put this slide on our lesson, so you just need to memorize at least these three of them here. Alright, so recapping what we learned last video, it was about interjections. So we have for greeting, oi, olá, alô, hi, hello, and when you pick up the phone. For bidding farewell, até mais, até logo, até amanhã, tchau. See you soon, see you tomorrow, bye. To express gratitude, obrigado, obrigada, grato, grata, agradecido, agradecida. So remember that those that end in letter O is said by a male speaker, and those in letter A for female speaker. To apologize, so we have desculpa, perdão, foi mal, sorry, and foi mal as my pet. To encourage someone else, we have vamos, força, and coragem. And remember that these three, they have the same meaning, so it doesn't really matter what you want to say, because they have the same meaning. Alright, so let's see some replies that you can say. So if someone says to you, obrigado, obrigada, grato, grata, agradecido, or agradecida, you can reply with por nada, de nada, não há de que, disponha, foi prazer ajudar. So these three, they mean you're welcome, and disponha, you can say this when you have the intention to help the person again. So it's like saying anytime in English. And last, foi prazer ajudar, it was a pleasure to help you. And now, if someone says to you, desculpa, perdão, foi mal, then you can reply with sem problemas, no problems, tudo bem, it's okay. Now, the first question that we must learn is, qual é o seu nome? So, what is your name? Meu nome é, my name is. So, for instance, olá, qual é o seu nome? Oi, meu nome é Maria, e o seu? So here, in this case, e o seu, it's like, what about you? What's your name? So here, meu nome é João. Quem é você? Who are you? Eu sou, I am. So, just to give a small example of answers that you can give, we have here professor de português, professora de português as Portuguese teacher. So, as you can see here, the only difference is the letter A that we have after. So, professor, professora, professor for masculine and professora for feminine. So, for instance, in my case, I would say that I am a professor, a professora de português, because I'm a female, so feminine, professora. And here we have estudante de português, and it's the same estudante for both masculine and feminine, and the meaning is Portuguese student. So again, a small dialogue here. Olá, quem é você? Oi, eu sou professora de português. E você? So, e você? And you? E você? Eu sou estudante de português. So see, the question in green and the answer in orange. And also, I just want to mention that it may be rude if you ask someone, quem é você? But in this case, I just included this in the slide just to connect the answer with some questions. So, quem é você? Who are you? And then you give an answer here. Here we have bem-vindo, welcome. We basically have 4 different ways to say welcome, and it depends on the situation. So you would say bem-vindo when the person that you are talking, the person you are welcoming as a male gender, like only one person, male. Bem-vinda for female and one single person. Bem-vindos for a group of male or a group of people. So, and by this, I mean if you have female and male, boys and girls all together, then you should say bem-vindos. And last we have bem-vindas, and it's said to a group of female. And here last we have a small dialogue. So, olá, qual é o seu nome? Oi, meu nome é Valentina. And by the way, Valentina it's a girl's name, so meu nome é Valentina. Are you new here? So letter A is asking to letter B. So, but in this case, because B is a girl, so girl, Valentina, when we are saying this in Portuguese, we should ask with nova. So nova for feminine, for girl, novo for boy, masculine. So, você é nova aqui? Sim. Remember? Sim? Yes? Cool. Cool in Portuguese, you can say legal. So, legal. Bem-vinda. And again, letter A is saying bem-vinda because the girl, it's only one girl here, Valentina, so bem-vinda. Saudações para determinados momentos do dia. Greetings for certain moments of the day. So we have bom dia, good morning, boa tarde, good afternoon, boa noite, good night. And now you might be wondering which of them you should use. So according to SECOM, SECOM is a Brazilian department responsible for social communication. They divided the day in 4 parts. So we have manhã, morning, and it's between 6 a.m. and 12 a.m. Tarde, afternoon, between 12 a.m. and 6 p.m. Noite, night, between 6 p.m. and 12 p.m. Madrugada, early in the morning, so between 12 p.m. and 6 a.m. I mean, we don't have a greeting for madrugada because as you can see here, it's basically a time where people should be sleeping. So, I mean, maybe if you are talking to somebody around 1 a.m., maybe you can say, you can also say boa noite, good night. And in fact, in Brazil, we don't say boa noite only for occasions where the person is about to sleep. It's also a greeting when you meet somebody at night. So let's say that you hang out with your friends around 8 p.m. So when you just meet them, then you can greet with boa noite. Boa noite. And now I'm going to show you guys some different ways to ask somebody how are you. So the first one that we have here is tudo bem? Tudo bem? So the translation would be, is everything okay? And if your answer is yes, affirmative, then you can answer with tudo or tudo bem. Negative, so if the answer is no, then you can say no or não está tudo bem. And again, a small dialogue. Olá, tudo bem? Tudo, e com você? E com você? What about you? How are you? Tudo bem também. Or letter A can also answer with no. Não está tudo bem, so não está tudo bem. Também, the meaning of também is also, as well, and too. And in this case, because letter B is fine, it's good, and letter A it's also good, so also, também, the answer is the same. That's why here A would include também after. The second one is como você está or como vai. So como você está, como vai, as how are you. And if the answer is positive, yes, then you can reply with bem. Or if the answer is negative, no, so mal, bem, mal. Olá, como você está? So let's say the letter B is a girl, so bem, obrigada. And remember here, letter B it's replying with obrigada, thank you. And the last word is letter A because B is a girl, so bem, obrigada. E você? E você? And you, what about you? Bem, também. Or letter A can also reply with mal. And again, it's included também, so also as well too, because the answer of A it's the same as B, so bem, também. Como tem estado? How have you been? Positive, bem, negative, mal, sorry, negative, mal. A dialogue here. Olá, como tem estado? Mal. E você? And you? Mal? Bad. e você, and you. And then if letter A is also bad, it's not good, then mal também, because the answer is the same. So see, mal here and mal here. That's why letter A is including também at the end. So also as well too, mal também. Or if letter A is good, then it could only reply with a simple bem, and that's it. Tem passado bem? So have you been okay? Affirmative, sim. Negative, no. So sim, yes, no, no. Oi, tem passado bem? Sim, obrigado. E você? E você, and you? And I forgot to include, but let's say the letter B it's a poi, so that's why it's replying with letter O, obrigado. Sim, obrigado. Yes, thank you. And you? What about you? Também. As you may realize, I didn't even include the sim as well, because the answer is the same, so it's only replying with também, so same here, and that's the idea of replying with only também. So também, if the letter A it's also good, or no, so not good, no. So now how to say nice to meet you, it's a pleasure to meet you. We have two ways, but they are actually the same, it's just that one is formal and the other one is less formal. So prazer em conhecer-te, it's a pleasure to meet you, or prazer em te conhecer, it's a pleasure to meet you. Actually, I would say that the one that we say the most is this one in orange, so prazer em te conhecer, even though it's less formal, so prazer em te conhecer. And to reply to this one, you can say prazer em conhecer-te também, prazer em te conhecer também. So remember também also as well too, so it's a pleasure to meet you too. Or o prazer é meu, my pleasure, igualmente. Igualmente is like saying same here, so nice to meet you, and yeah, same here. Olá, prazer em te conhecer. Hello, nice to meet you. Igualmente, so same here. Desculpa, I have to go now. Desculpa, do you guys remember? Desculpa, sorry, so sorry, I have to go now. And to say I have to go now in Portuguese, you can say eu tenho que ir agora. So, igualmente, desculpa, eu tenho que ir agora. Sem problemas, tchau, até mais. Sem problemas, no problems, tchau, bye, até mais, see you. And then be, tchau, bye. And now an exercise here, it's a reading or maybe speaking. I will read this first, and then you can repeat after me or pause the video and try to read this by yourself, alright? So, starting now. And also, before I start, I just want to mention that in this dialogue, in this small conversation, I combined the interjections with the greetings that we saw today's video, and also, and because we don't learn it in the things, I needed to include some parts in English as well, just to complement the dialogue, but that's it. Basically, I combined greetings and interjections, so class 1 with class 2. So starting now. Olá, bom dia, como vai? Oi, bem, obrigado. E você? Bem também. Quem é você? Meu nome é Marcelo. Eu sou estudante de português. E você? Meu nome é Vitor. Eu sou professor de português. Cool, legal. So cool as legal, legal. Como se fala dog em português? Cachorro. Perdão, poderia falar mais devagar, por favor? Sim, cachorro. So letter B is repeating, so cachorro. And by the way, I guess you guys might be listening, hearing my dog barking, sorry. So yeah, continuing here. Muito bem, so muito bem. Agradecido. Disponha. Prazer em conhecer-te. O prazer é meu. Foi mal. I have to go now. So remember when I said that I have to go now in Portuguese would be eu tenho que ir agora. So, foi mal. Eu tenho que ir agora. My first class is about to start. And to say this in Portuguese, you can say minha primeira aula está prestes a começar. So, my first class is about to start. Minha primeira aula está prestes a começar. Oh, are you new here? Você? And so let's see. Letter A is asking. asking to letter B. And B, so the name of letter B is Marcelo. Marcelo is a boy name, so here saying this in Portuguese would be novo, because letter B it's a boy. So você é novo aqui? Sim. Bem-vindo. Grato. Tchau. Até mais. Tchau. And now I hope you guys could understand what's going on in this conversation, but still I will just translate quickly this for you guys. So, hello, good morning, how are you? Hi, I'm good, thanks. And what about you? I'm good too. And who are you? My name is Marcelo. I'm a Portuguese student. And you? My name is Vitor, and I'm a Portuguese teacher. Cool. How to say dog in Portuguese? So cachorro, dog in Portuguese is cachorro. Sorry, could you say that? Could you say this slowly, please? Sim, yes, cachorro. So repeating cachorro. Well done, very good. Thanks, you're welcome. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. And my bad, I have to go now. My first class about to start. So. And this part it's in English, so it's easier to understand, right? So here. Oh, are you new here? Sim? Yes. Welcome. Thanks. Bye. And see you. Bye. And that's it. Alright, so if you ever go through the slides presentation, you might see a slide where I named this extras. In Portuguese would be extra, so extra, and it's basically I use this slide to, so if someone asks me how to say something in Portuguese, so for instance how to say song in Portuguese, then my answer is música. So whenever a student asks me during our live lesson, I would include here just to note. So in the extra slide I would include the question, and also sometimes if my slides aren't enough to explain something, I would go to the extra slide and complement my explanation, and that's it. So just for you guys to understand, whenever you see an extra slide at the end of a slide presentation. And here we have a homework. So homework is tarefa de casa. And basically here you have to, let me read first in Portuguese. So, crie e escreva diálogo usando interjeições e saudações. So create and write a dialogue using interjections and greetings. So as you may notice, it's basically doing the same thing we did here, but now you create the dialogue. So you create a topic that they're going to discuss. You can be creative and do whatever you want for this dialogue. And as I mentioned before, it's basically combining lesson 1, that it was about interjections, with lesson 2, so today's lesson, greetings. And of course, you can include parts in English if you don't know how to say something in Portuguese, so you can put in your dialogue something in English, just like I did here, then it's okay. And when I gave that lesson, I put some instructions, so the headline, a tip, so you can create a Google Doc and then write your homework, and about the points again. But because of you guys you're just watching the video now, so you don't have to worry about the headline nor about the points, so you can take your time, do this homework, and just DM me. Alright, so here we have a link. So if you're enjoying our free lessons or the community, you can go to this link and write a review about this. So yeah, after you can go to this slide and click on this link, and then you can see where you're supposed to write your review. And last, so again, you can access the slide presentation, so this class or last video's class, and also the tables with the points. About the tables, it's not really important, but if you are curious about it, you can go and check this by looking at the pings in the Portuguese chat channel, so you would see something similar to this and it's a link to a Google Drive where you can see all of the slides and tables. And again, if you want to be notified whenever a Portuguese lesson is about to start, then you can get the Learning Portuguese role and set languages. And whenever a lesson is about to start, I just pin you guys in teacher's announcement, and that's how you get notified. And last, again, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to DM me. Here is my username and my tag. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video. And bye bye. Oh, remember, bye bye in Portuguese. So ciao, ciao. See you.